90s
like
and 2000s.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm dressed up today. I look like which is funny because we're gonna be talking about the movies from the 90s and 2000s, and I'm looking very Men in Black.
You're looking like a rebelde.
Oh yeah, I do. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, guys, if you are just tuning in, we're going to be talking about the 90s and 2000s movies that we enjoyed as we were kids. If you are a millennial, if you're not a millennial, you enjoy those movies too at some point. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. This was fun.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast.
Yeah. The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting it, just freaky corner.
Motherfucker. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast. My name is Louis, and as always, I have Elizabeth Swan, Yachty. My name is Pink Ranger. Apparently, I forgot to change my name, but I don't care. Today, I will still be Pink Ranger. And Justin's not here today. He's taking the night off. Poor guy was really, really tired right before we came live. So, yeah, it's just the three of us. It's going to be a weekend podcast today. Ooh, here.
You should change your name to Kimber Louise.
Oh, Kimber Louise. I'm just going to leave it. So last week we talked about the 90s and 2000s like shows that we grew up watching, and it was a fun episode remembering all of that. Every so often we would throw in some movies here and there, but I think that for the most part was just shows. So towards the end we decided, you know what, we're gonna do next week, we're gonna do movies. And today I spent most of the day watching movies from that time period, sort of. I watched Transformers today, like the first one, and I was almost done with the second one. That movie is so like amazing. Like the first one, it's fucking insane.
I like that. I like the first one as well. That's not too bad.
And even the second one's good, but the first one just, I think Shia makes the movie a lot better. Like his character and his like screaming all the time frantically. Mm-hmm. I think that is what makes the movie
so desperate.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm about to die and I'm scared. And if you think about it, if you're like in the middle of that situation, every other movie is like the guy, it's either a little bit scared but he comes back and he's like all of a sudden he's fearless. Shia,
he's real. He's all of us. He's like, there's fucking talking Transformers, or not Transformers at the time, I guess robots, like we're gonna die.
But not even that. Before he knew Bumblebee was Bumblebee, the car was moving by itself. He's like, the Camaro from hell. Because he thought it was possessed.
Yeah.
And that's just insane. And like even the scene where he goes to buy the car, and like the salesman portrayed by Bernie Mac, rest in peace. That whole interaction is crazy. It's like I don't even know, but the it's custom painted, and Shia's like, custom faded paint. Like Like, it's $5,000. Like, no. Okay, then get out of the car. And as soon as the windows blow up, he's like, yeah, 4,000. Get it out of here. I think that movies like that, and correct me if I'm wrong, probably, but in the early 2000s, most like adventure movies had the same style of music,
Yes.
like that orchestra, like, for example, this movie and National Treasure and movies like that on the same genre. It's like the same style of music, and it's like it gets you like excited about it.
I was thinking more like The Matrix.
That too.
That like that type of music from the early 2000s is very like iconic, I feel like.
And not only
Everything
that, but
everything was custom made for the movie. It's not like they
right,
got a movie that was already popular and put it in.
like
It
music. I
happened.
mean,
Yeah, yep,
yeah,
exactly.
it's like Guardians of the Galaxy now it became popular, or as popular it is because of the music, but it was music that was already made.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you guys say, it's like music that was made just for those movies.
Mm-hmm.
It was composed for those movies. What other movies you can think of that you watch when you were like in the 90s and 2000s? Movies that you enjoyed so much, you watch now and it's like nostalgia.
I mean, we can agree with one, The Lion King. I mean, we've mentioned it before, but the movie took her, like the music there
Yeah.
was very good.
Daddy issues. I get it.
Any Disney movie early 2000s, I think, was really good. Iconic music always.
Max is in the chat. He's like, whoa, the 90s, proud 90s child for 3 months. Looking forward to this. I won't say here why I'm dressed like this, but yeah, no, I'm trying to be in style today. And he said also everyone tried to be a John Williams knockoff. Listen, I understand that they try to mimic John Williams, but there were some people that were up there, like not to his level, but maybe a notch under, because there's some iconic music in like 90s and 2000s. He said Night at the Museum was a family's favorite growing up.
I was gonna say I have a couple that are like iconic to me, but I
Like
think
what?
I'm gonna name them the way I name them, and you can say the actual name.
Okay.
Sound. Okay, so we have the shark movie.
Okay. The shark movie?
Yeah.
Jaws?
Nope.
The
Shark
shark
Tale?
movie.
Nope.
El tiburón.
The shark movie.
Oh my god.
Is it Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's one of my
gotcha.
favorite movies of all time. It's like
Yeah.
you can ask Sarah, like, we will watch it, and don't watch the second one. Do not watch the second one.
I won't. There's a scene, it's really weird. There's a scene in the first one that I find that's like right here. Frontal lobe taking, doesn't pay rent ever. It's the scene where he's stuck inside the oven and he's like with a hatchet trying
He's
to
praying.
Yeah.
I walked through the shadow of the valley of death.
Yeah. Which
It's-
funnily enough I got tattooed.
So I think it was yesterday, Yadi, Justin, and I were talking about this YouTube series from Cinema Sins, and he does everything wrong with, and it's like every video is about a different movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was the first one that I watched was that one. And it's just hilarious because it's things that you watch and as you're watching, you're like, why are they doing this?
Yeah.
And then, when you're watching that video, it's like, I thought about that.
Yeah.
But Deep Blue Sea was great. Deep Blue Sea 2, not even close. Not even close.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one, the sharks look. Yadi, I'm gonna bring it up. That Power Rangers or Super Sentai series yesterday with the CG.
Yes.
The sharks look like that.
Of course.
It was bad. It was bad. It was like it looked like a movie that was just released on DVD after DVD wasn't even a thing.
It may have been, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was bad. But seen spoiler alert, seeing Samuel L. Jackson get just eaten when you didn't think so. You think, okay, there's two black guys. Here's LL Cool J and Samuel L. Jackson. Who do you think is gonna get eaten by movie thought process?
Yeah, movie logic.
Movie logic. Who of those are gonna not the one that you thought of?
No, of course not LL Cool J. He was literally in an oven hatcheting the top of it to leave.
Yeah,
With his
and I
bird,
get that.
and he survived. He's never dying.
And now looking back, movie logic says the millionaire will die first.
Yeah.
Because if you watch The Meg, I'm sorry we're a little off topic with the theme, but if you watch The Meg,
It's also a short movie.
Right. But The Meg, the millionaire that funds the project, gets eaten by the shark that they're trying to hunt.
Yep.
So, spoiler.
Okay, so for the second one, it's the Chimney movie.
That is The Haunting.
Yeah.
The Chimney movie. It's like, what?
La Chimenea. Well, it's
Mary Poppins?
Yeah. Well, there is a chimney that there's a scene where the chimney becomes alive.
And
So
it
she
decapitates somebody.
Yeah. So she remembers as a child, she wanted to watch it, but it was the Chimney movie.
Yeah. I only know like movies from back in the day by specific names, and it's not the name of the movie.
It's like you would be hired by Telemundo to name the movies in Spanish.
The Chimney movie.
La Chimenea.
La Chimenea. And it's The Haunting. Spoiler alert, it's Owen Wilson that gets decapitated.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's the crocodile movie too.
That is Lake Placid.
Dundee?
Yeah.
No, Lake Placid. El cocodrilo.
Yeah, so you have the crocodile, you have the shark, you have the chimney, and
The Crow. That's actually
I didn't watch The Crow until recently. Good movie.
The old one?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, sad story behind it, but
Side story behind it, yeah.
I haven't seen the new one yet, but yeah,
I
used to
want
watch
to
the old one a
though,
lot.
yeah.
I heard that it's really close to the first one. Like when they called it a remake, it was almost scene by scene.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The latest one?
Yeah.
I heard the opposite. I gotta watch it, I guess.
Yeah, no, I heard that they stayed true to it, so I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just going with what the internet told me, which is true, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. But how can we forget also another 90s classic, Space Jam, the original one?
Space Jam. That's where I got the name from.
Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
But Space Jam, Lion King, The Matrix. I know we've mentioned those. The Fifth Element. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I watched that one a lot too.
Yeah. Just seeing Chris Tucker like be that character is funny.
I was gonna say, hey Sarah, another '90s movie, Titanic.
Titanic, which
My
she
son is
is
obsessed currently with the Titanic. I don't know why.
with
Not
like the
just the
movie.
movie, not just the movie, but the actual story behind it, behind the Titanic,
That's
and
pretty cool.
The
he learned it
oldest.
in school. No, the little one.
Oh, really?
He's 7. Yeah, he's 7. He's always
If
like, "Can I
he's
can I watch Titanic videos?"
so if he's obsessed with that, show him where is the documentary on the Endurance. Where'd you watch it?
Oh, he did watch a documentary recently about like the one that they did the big screen and they can walk through the ruins of it basically. Oh, you haven't seen that.
Oh,
You
I
seem
haven't seen
confused.
that one.
There is a documentary recently that they have
Is it that one?
they walk through the screens basically showing all the ruins like actual size. So they're looking at
Oh
That's
all of
shit.
it from very close.
Y-
Yeah.
oh, she was saying it was no. Yeah, but where'd you watch it? Disney Plus has a show that
Mhm.
it's about a ship from the Endurance. Like it's called the Endurance, and it sunk 2 years after the Titanic. 2 years. It was an expedition that they were doing to the South Pole, I think it was, and
Paul?
I that's I say it in Ebonics. Sorry. But South Pole, um, and it sunk once they got there, and then they were like stranded in the snow and all that. So he probably will like that.
Gotcha. Yep. I'll check it out.
They found the ship. What? They found the ship fully intact at the bottom.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the other Lego set that she has.
Mm.
The Endurance. You should have him watch that one. I think he would like that.
Yeah, he's obsessed with those. And then you tell him, "Do you want to go on a cruise?" No.
No.
All right. Well,
It's
He
it's not gonna
learns.
sink
great.
like that one.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed, I suppose.
And yeah, well, they're so big now that if they start sinking, by the time that gets all the way down, it hits the bottom, and then the ship is still above water.
Sure.
Yeah, it depends on where they go. However, I bring back up the Matrix. The Matrix, I feel like it's a generational movie. The Matrix. Everything after that used the blueprint of the Matrix, like the fighting
Okay.
and all that.
Not what I thought you meant.
No, generational movie. It's because it changed the blueprint of everything after that,
Okay.
including all the Jet Li movies that came after that. They were very like Matrix like. Like before that, if you watch any Jet Li movies, they were very like Jackie Chan style. Like a lot of the stunts they look real, but when Matrix came out, then it became like exaggerated. Like people almost flying. And I mentioned Chris Tucker and the first thing, and now I mentioned Jackie Chan, Rush Hour. It's another movie that I can think of. All three of them. Because I think that all three of them are great. I can't think of but multiple trilogies that I can say I love all three.
I haven't seen the latest of Bad Boys, but Bad Boys was also great.
I think they're all good. The second one is always going to be the best. to me. And Chris says, why is Luis dressed like Constantine? That's another movie.
That's a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's in theme. That's why he did it.
I did that. It was on purpose.
You win a prize. Go to Discord.
Yeah, go to Discord. Actually, you win a prize. If you have Justin's number, just call him. Don't do that. He's asleep.
He's
asleep.
resting.
He's resting. But what other movies you can think of?
Iron Giant.
What?
Iron Giant.
Well, okay.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I heard Giant.
It's Iron Giant, guys. It's Iron Giant.
I am giant. I am actually short.
The other one is I Am Legend.
Almost on the theme. But Iron Giant, it's a great movie. It's a lot of people didn't know that the robot is voiced by Vin Diesel.
I didn't know that until just
I
now.
am Groot.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next one. Riddick.
Ridiculous.
Riddick or Pitch Black?
Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Pitch Black is an excellent movie.
Yeah, because I think the Chronicles of Riddick came after the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was more like mid 2000s.
And then Pitch
like
Black,
in 2010s.
Pitch Black, you actually had to watch it in a dark room because you couldn't see anything.
If you wanted to be part of it, yeah.
Charlie's Angel.
Charlie's Angels. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
The live action.
I mean, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
And the Sorcerer's Stone. I watched that so many times.
Okay.
In VHS.
What is it? What'd you say?
Harry Potter.
Okay, Harry Potter. Sorry, I was reading the comments and I have a bone to pick with Mags. Because he said that he turned off the Matrix. Fine. Whatever. But he still hasn't seen the John Wick because he doesn't want to see the Matrix guy in anything else. You're done.
But you didn't finish watching Matrix, so what does it matter that he's in something else?
Well, he's done. He's done. So he can't watch Constantine.
Oh, he can't watch Constantine. That's a great movie, though.
Yeah. But going back to the point, Harry Potter.
Yes.
The Phantom Menace.
Yes. George of the Jungle.
Yeah. That's the real Tarzan.
I like George of the Jungle.
Which comes back to the Mummy.
The Mummy!
I watched that so much.
Dude,
La Momia!
La Momia.
That's the one I was forgetting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imhotep, which our father will still start singing at random moments.
Yeah. He'll start chanting it for no reason.
Every time he's at Universal or something.
No.
Oh no.
No.
We have a picture of him at the
we have multiple
Mummy ride. Well, like the first one.
Oh, I didn't mean to be in a ride. I meant like just in a crowd.
We have a picture of him at the ride, and hey, listen, I love our dad, and he's always acting so tough.
I know,
but I lost a lot of respect for him when I saw that picture because he was like literally.
I think there's one of them too that he has like a tear coming down.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great picture.
Oh, Jumanji. Yes.
Jumanji.
I love that.
Yes.
I watched the Sandlot a lot too.
The Sandlot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got my boy into baseball.
That's cool.
And the funny thing is, like, we were just watching all movies this weekend, and we watched the Goonies.
Oh,
So they got
Ooh.
to see that too.
Yeah, that's an 80s one, but that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when we watched it, it was the 90s.
Right.
yo, bitch. X-Men.
Yes. The X-Men were. I don't care what people say. I enjoy those movies.
I did too. There's a
Yeah, at
lot of
the
movies
time
that
it
I
was
feel like I've
great.
enjoyed
Yeah.
that some people just don't like.
And
And
Scary Movie. When the Scary Movie came out?
2000s, early 2000s.
2000.
so Scary Movie came up earlier. Sarah and I were talking because we were watching Transformers, and there's two actors in Transformers that one is in 8 Mile, and then the other one's in one of the scary movies where they make fun of 8 Mile, but they're together in Transformers. It was like, that's funny because they don't play the same character, but I saw them and I'm like, oh, that's funny. They're both in two movies, one making fun of the other one. But
Gotcha.
I digress.
Related, unrelated. Every time I see the first Transformers movie, it just reminds me of Teenage You.
I
You
don't know
look
what that means.
It means you look like a lot like young Shia LaBeouf in my brain.
Like now or
No, like when
teenage
you were
years?
young, when you were a teenager.
Well, I
Like
appreciate that.
no beard, like super skinny, like bust head teenager.
I can see that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he has a movie that he's dressed like this too. So
You don't look alike anymore. It was more when we were both young.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. He needs to make a comeback.
He needs to make a comeback. He's a good actor.
He's done some recent movies that actually are very good, like more
No, this is
dramatic
not
roles.
Shia LaBeouf, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Twister? Twister was a great movie. I don't know if you guys heard the ooh from the back.
No.
No. It's one of Sarah's favorite, and every time she sees a dark cloud is about to rain, she puts it on. She's like, gotta
Yeah,
watch this.
you gotta have him come over to Michigan. We have some tornado warnings.
Yeah, but the thing is, she loves a movie, but if there's a warning, she's done. She's done with the day. She's like, I'm gonna die. It's like it's.
Did she watch the newest one?
No.
No. I think it's on something. It's already in streaming something. I
It
don't
is.
know where
It's
it
been
is.
a week after it came out. It was already on streaming. Accidentally went tornado chasing.
That doesn't feel like an accident.
How?
That's a crazy accident.
If we weren't talking about movies, I would ask you if you want to join so you can tell us that story. But maybe we should I'll put a pin on that. Put a pin. Because I want to come back to that story. Maybe another day. I can't think of what other. There's plenty of movies that I watched when we were growing up. So
Scream. I don't think I ever watched if I watched it, it was early in the I don't remember much
I think
about it. But
I think I watched Scary Movie before I watched Scream, and then I watched Scream.
in my head, yeah, I think I did the same.
If it makes you feel any better, I still haven't watched Scream. I watched Scary Movie though.
You should watch it. It's a good series of movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a slasher movie. Like, don't expect too much,
movies.
but
yeah,
it's like the Final Destination movies. Those are in theme, and the new one just came out. It's actually It's not on stream. I mean, it is being streamed right now, but you can only rent it.
Yeah, we watched it at Mom's house the other day.
How was it? Gory?
Better than expected.
I liked
Saw.
it. Saw. I like the all the Final Destination movies because they are practical effects actually.
Oh.
A lot of them. I mean, there are some that you're like, oh, that's CG, obviously. But there's
You're
some.
telling me that those people didn't like get killed by
That's
fucking
not what I'm
trunks
saying.
in the back of a truck?
That's not what I'm saying. It's practical effects or CG. It's what I'm saying. But I digress. The point is,
from the most recent one of those, what I remember is oh my god, Chester from Linkin Park. Did you he was in one of those scenes, like he was screaming because
was
it was
he?
pulling
I
like
don't know.
his skin. I don't remember if it was the nipples or was just the skin itself that was like he had hooks.
Was it on the Saw movie?
Was it? It might be.
Like, I don't think that's on.
It might have been Saw. Yeah.
Yeah, because
There's a point that a bunch of these movies came out at the same time. It was just one
They're
after
all
the
mixed
other.
in your brain.
So they're all mixed. Like all this like gory movies are all mixed in my head.
It's like, you want to play a game? Get on this plane.
It is soft.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. But good. You sounded like you looked like you were gonna say something, Lola.
I was just gonna say more movies.
Go for
Say
it.
Speed. Speaking of
Speed.
Keanu,
Oh yeah.
it's a good movie. My Girl.
Did you watch it?
I feel like I watched it a lot as a kid.
What was that again?
I'm My Girl.
My Girl. It's Macaulay Culkin as like a baby.
It's and he is involved in one of the saddest
Movie
scenes.
scenes ever.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Home Alone. Sorry.
Yeah. Completely opposite.
Very
He survived
happy.
that one.
This one. Spoiler alert. That's fucked up.
It's been 30 years. I think that we can spoil it. Yeah, and it's sad because he loses his glasses after obviously he doesn't have them after he passed, after he died. And my girl, the girl, is like, but he doesn't have his glasses, he can't see.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man,
My
he's dead.
heart. Well, on that same note, Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
No idea.
Home Alone. Post Malone's brother. Stupid. You don't like Keanu Reeves. Shut up.
My Girl, Speed. There's another one. Oh, Small Soldiers is the other
Oh,
one.
Small Soldiers.
That's the other one. Yep.
Hold. Who goes there?
I did watch it recently.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a nice version of Chucky.
Yeah.
Child's Play.
Ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my nemesis growing up in my nightmares.
I-
We always had a battle in my grandma's house in a balcón, and we always fight at the end of my nightmares. And then we became friends, and that's how I defeated my nightmare.
So you were kind of like Goku. You would befriend your enemies,
Yeah,
and they were part of your. And then the next dream is a sequel, and
we start fighting again.
You fight someone else, but Chucky's right next to you, helping you.
No, it's like it always started over.
Oh, got it. Damn. I would hate
It was
that.
different endings, but most of the time we ended up being friends. Anyways,
Nice.
Lord of the Rings, we forgot that.
Lord of the Rings.
I thought about it when I was saying trilogies, and I'm like, wait, Lord of the Rings is one of the other trilogies that I can.
The Hobbit, also,
Yeah.
but that's later on. It's a good
Yeah.
trilogy, though. Trilogy.
Yeah.
Trilogy. Bicentennial Man
Ooh.
and AI. For
Artificial
some reason,
intelligence.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
I was
remember
like
those
thinking
very
of that.
well. Parent Trap.
I see that people.
Parent Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Wasn't your favorite movie in the 90s too? What's the name? The one that is not a Christmas movie?
You're
Die Hard?
gonna have to be a little bit.
Die
Oh,
Hard, Die Hard. Was it that in
that's
the
a
90s?
Christmas movie, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
Is
it
in the
is.
90s? When was that?
It's during a Christmas party, during Christmas time with
98.
Christmas music, Christmas food.
Yeah.
And
The
the
whole
miracle
point is that he needed to
Christmas
see his
happens.
ex-wife before
Yeah,
Christmas
it's okay.
Eve.
We can move on.
It's like
And
Home
then the
Alone. Home
Christmas
Here's the
Alone is
thing.
a
miracle, they
Christmas movie.
saved
Legally
the
Blonde.
day.
Legally Blonde. American Pie.
Ooh, American Pie. There
The
was a
Mask of
lot of
Zorro.
like, there was a lot of like mafia movies in the 90s.
Yes, there was.
Was Scarface in
Thank you,
the?
Mags.
That's not
Yeah.
it. Was that in the 90s?
It was the 80s, but then you have Goodfellas, you have Carlito's Way, which is also with him. Where's the other one? I saw another one here. Casino, A Bronx Tale. But yeah, The Godfather Part 3. I mean, and how can we forget? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Poured his gum.
Yeah, Pour This Gump. Forrest
That's a
Gump.
good movie.
Yeah. The
Jenny.
Gladiator. Jenny.
That's good. I just saw one.
And on that same note, Troy.
Roy. Starship.
I was trying to think of the 300s, but that's when did that come out? 2006. I guess it counts.
Starship Troopers, Lola, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Police
That's a good
Academy. I
one.
watched those a lot, but those were older.
I feel like Grandma
84.
watched that one a lot. Or Grandpa, one of them. Really big
Which
fans
one?
of Police Academy.
Police Academy.
Police Academy.
Yeah.
I can only remember the beatboxing one.
You know, it's funny. I started watching the trailer for Spaceball because I want to watch it again, and
Mhm.
he's in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is he making weird noises too?
Yeah.
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 I think that's his thing.
He's actually a stand-up comedian. Oh, he was. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's still doing stuff.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Austin Powers.
Austin Power.
Batman.
Get in my belly. Yeah, Batman Begins, 2008.
89, the first one. Well, not the
Oh,
first
the first
but-
one.
Saw Batman and Robin over here as well. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. A lot of Adam Sandler movies.
50
Yes.
First Dates. I like 50 First Dates.
Yes. Jurassic Park. Nobody's talked about yet.
No. All three of them were, I mean,
They keep redoing stuff and making new ones and
Mm-hmm.
changing. Are they all connected somehow still? I haven't watched anything
are all
since like the
connected.
second one from Chris Pratt.
they're all connected. Even the new one. They are in an island where they drop off all the failed experiments.
Yeah, no, I know what that one is about. It's just, I don't know. I never got into it.
I'm surprised. Because
Yeah.
you like action movies. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what it is.
I don't know why. Dinosaurs were never a thing that I was like Like I wanted to see something about dinosaurs. No, the
Yeah.
dinosaur movie. I guess that's the only one that I liked.
The Disney one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. There was a lot of like, I feel like a lot of dinosaur movies in the 90s.
We
Yes,
can
there
tell
was.
with the dinosaur themed stuff, like all the
Yeah.
Power Rangers,
Yeah.
the Power Ranger movie, Mighty Morphin,
Both of them. Because you had
Okay.
Mighty Morphin and Turbo.
Pokemon 2000.
Ooh. Great movie. Ocean's 11.
Watched that
Terminator.
recently for the first time. Terminator.
Yeah. Toy Story.
The
Toy
prequel to
Story.
was it the prequel to the Matrix? Yes.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus
Oh
Pocus.
yes.
Hocus. I forget. It's not how you say this. Okay. Anyways, Matilda.
Matilda.
Yes.
Did you guys watch the show on Netflix?
No.
You haven't seen it's
There's a show?
Yeah, they did a recent one, like maybe like 2 years ago. Or a
Interesting.
year ago. It's more of a there's some musical parts.
Okay.
So it's a bit
Not
different.
watching it.
It's your favorite. Yeah. Richie
No.
Rich. I watch a lot of Richie Rich.
Yeah.
The Mask.
Dennis the Menace.
The Mask.
Yes, Dennis the Menace too. The Mask I watch a lot too.
Stargate.
Start.
James Spader. He goes to a different world.
Yes. I remember.
I don't think I watched
It
this
took me
one.
a second, but yeah. There was one that I wanted to say. Forgot. Fight Club. Fight Club was good.
What was
like you
the
said,
one
The
that
Mask.
we watch a lot? Oh, this is later. In 2008, we watched this movie a lot when we were in the college program, but I forgot the name. It was a fighting movie. Never Back Down.
Never Back Down.
Oh, that was a good movie.
The second one was good too. The second one is with
Oh, the actual martial arts guy.
yeah. He's
Spawn. Yeah. Spawn is another one.
Yeah. Blade.
Blade.
And how can we forget Kill Bill?
Kill Bill.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I
And-
remember from that movie. I don't think I ever watched
Ace Ventura.
It's Ventura. Great movie.
And Dumb and Dumber.
Of course, yes.
Adam's Family.
Adam's Family.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Or a New Nightmare.
Well, yeah, it's like the sixth one in the 90s.
1994.
Yeah.
Arachnophobia.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, which I feel like grandma played a lot during school, and she was also deathly afraid of spiders, so I don't know how that works.
Did she? She was our teacher also, our grandma, by the way. That's why she's dead.
Oh, yeah. The fun fact.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
I remember watching the Gremlins a lot too. Not a
Oh,
lot,
the Gremlins
but
was good.
at that time.
Wild Wild West.
What is it?
Wild Wild West
Yes.
Oh yes.
was a movie that was
Independence
watched
Day?
a lot. Yeah.
Independence Day.
Armageddon.
Yes.
Volcano.
Volcano.
Another movie that was played a lot by grandma in the classroom.
Yeah. Good Burger.
Good
I'm with
Burger.
the good burger. Can I take your order?
Great movie. So underrated. They made a second one not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, they just showed it in something I don't have on, so now you gotta buy it or rent it.
That's
Was it
ridiculous.
Paramount? I think it was Paramount that did it. Let's see. $2023 already 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Paramount Plus. Yeah. Why they
Juno.
do that?
Juno. Love that movie.
There's a
Hold
lot of
on,
good
Napoleon
movies in
Dyn-
the 90s.
Napoleon
Coneheads.
Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Just saw that for the first time recently.
I remember when it came out. Like, I don't remember understanding it. I was like, what is this?
Oh, Chicken Run and Polly.
Chicken Run.
Mm-hmm.
What about Biodome? You guys ever watch Biodome?
Oh, Biodome was good. That was funny.
Don't remember Biodome.
You said Polly's. I just thought of Pauly D. Shore.
Oh. Grinch.
Oh, what was the mouse? Stuart Little.
Stuart Little. Wallace and Gromit. Yes, Sarah.
There's another mouse one that was in the 90s. You watch it a lot, Lola.
Oh, Stuart Little. If it was the 90s, it was Stuart Little. If it was 2000s, it was Ratatouille.
No. There was one that it was the mouse didn't speak or anything. It was a mouse that lived in this house, and then these two guys, either
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
They were trying to get rid of the mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got it. Mousetrap.
I watched
No.
that movie.
You watch that movie a lot.
Mouse Hunt or Mousetrap?
Uh,
I don't remember that movie at all. Well, it's funny because I remember like freaking the chimney where this guy's getting decapitated. That's probably why I remember it, actually.
Yeah.
My Little Vampire.
My Little Vampire with
That was Disney one, I think.
what's his name? He
The
was
same
also
guy
in-
from Stuart Little.
Yeah. Oh, like Mike. He's also in Like Mike.
Like Mike. Yeah. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching at the time. Bring It On.
Bring It On.
Yeah.
Those were good.
Like Mean Girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anaconda.
Yeah,
Anaconda. They're making a new one.
Are they really?
But it's like from what I read, it was like they're making a movie of making the movie Anaconda. They're filming in the movie, something like that.
And then there's a real Anaconda while they were filming.
Jack Black is going to be in it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Shanghai Noon.
Yeah. And Shanghai Night.
Mm-hmm.
Love those movies. I watched it so many times.
still
Is
do.
Around the World in 80 Days from the early 2000s?
I think so too.
Yeah, he made a lot of
movie.
movies in like the early 2000s in
Mhm.
America. Did you know, now that we're on that topic, did you know that Jackie Chan has a, if you look up a Jackie Chan movie, like from the 90s, you are going to come up with two versions of it almost every time. Because he would film a Western version and who would film a Chinese version. And 90% of the time, the Chinese version was, when it came to the fighting scene, was 100 times better. Because the laws over there are not as strict than over here. So that he was able to get like the punches and all that, and the stunts were a lot more like him. A lot. The punches were a lot closer. The stunts were more dangerous because of the laws. So you might find the same movies in two different languages, but it's not even that it's dubbed. It's just two different movies. Like The Drunken Master. If you look for The Drunken Master, Jackie Chan, you're going to see two movies.
Nice.
There was one of him that I watched a lot, and I can't remember the
Operation
name.
Condor.
I think it was like
The medallion?
Who Am I? That
Oh,
was one of them. Yeah.
Who am I?
think
I
it-
always thought it was a dream because I'm glad that you said this. You have confirmed that it was not.
Yeah, I think most of the movies in the 90s from him I watched for
Mhm.
sure.
He is my favorite like action star. 100%.
Tuxedo was actually a good movie.
Yeah. That's when he started doing what I was telling you, the Matrix effect. That's when he started doing those. And the Tuxedo was like his first movie like that. But also he did that because he had just come off an injury from filming a movie in China that led him into getting hurt.
Gotcha.
Yes, Trey, we already mentioned Shanghai Noon.
Keep up, dude.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, yes. Ninja Turtles. Oh, the Three Ninjas. How old were those
Three
movies?
Ninjas. The 90s.
Hold on a minute, because I feel like he's talked about this movie a lot. He has talked about this movie a lot. He talks to me about movies, and it's like, dude, go talk to people older than me. They for sure have seen it.
Which one?
Three Ninjas. What's the? Hold on.
Yes.
There's another one that he's like a prince that he doesn't know he's a prince.
A ninja movie?
Prince.
Or it has nothing to do with ninjas?
They fight a lot, so
Oh.
I associate it with ninjas.
I mean, it makes sense.
I remember watching American Ninja 2 a lot.
Oh, surf ninjas.
Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, great movie.
The
Beethoven.
Devil Wears Prada.
What is the name of the comedian that was friends with Adam Sandler, the heavy guy that passed away? Because I remember watching his movies a lot. He's such a funny guy.
Chris Farley.
Yes.
Yeah,
I watched-
he was an American Ninja.
I watched so many of those.
Everybody wants
Of
to
his-
kung fu fighting. Ding, 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 ding. Coraline.
Coraline.
Did you know that they took 28 days later off all streaming services?
Why?
I don't know. And they
That's
took it
weird.
off.
Oh, because they're coming up with the new
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, but then you can't find it anywhere to watch it. It's like they're trying to retcon it completely.
I hope not. That's a good movie.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
I was gonna say, what stairs? What stairs?
What?
It's the same two actors from Hot Fuss. That's a zombie movie.
Oh, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah. Um.
Oh, I have one
Spider-Man.
in my.
Oh,
I remember
Spider-Man.
having the Spider-Man movie when the PSP came out,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was the movie that came with a PSP.
Yeah.
I felt you felt like the coolest kid watching a movie and the girl with your little PSP.
Oh, there's a couple of Leonardo DiCaprio movies that are really good from early 2000s. Catch Me If You Can
Yeah.
is a good one.
The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby.
That's more like 2010s or so.
Is it?
I can't remember. Hold on. Please hold. Let me Google Leonardo DiCaprio for a minute.
Yeah, it's 2013,
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
of course.
Uh,
The Dark Knight.
I did not. How did we not mention Toy Story?
we did mention Toy Story.
I
Did
did.
we?
Yeah, you just don't listen to us anymore, man.
No, I don't pay attention.
He said no.
Shrek.
Shrek! Great movie.
Shrek. See.
Dude, the
Fro-
Fast and Furious came out in 2001.
Yeah.
I didn't think it went that
Yeah.
far.
It's 20. It was actually the 24th anniversary yesterday.
Nice.
Dang.
Surprised you haven't mentioned it.
I know. Please slip.
Your favorite movie, Luis, Brokeback Mountain, came in 2005.
You know, it's funny. I have never seen that movie.
I don't think I ever watched it either. Anchorman came in 2004.
Anchorman. Tropic Thunder. I'm a dude playing another dude playing another dude.
What's the Ben Affleck movie that's about he's an aviator and Daredevil. It's one of them. That's not the movie I was talking about.
I was like,
Oh.
that's not. He is not fit for that role as an
Talking about, like,
aviator.
You're talking about Tom Cruise?
No,
actor?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that's a true story.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah.
The Hangover.
The Hangover. I haven't heard
Pirates
anybody
of the
talk about this.
Caribbean.
Oh, yes. Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
I remember when
Good.
that came out and we were like wondering, did this really happen?
I
Yeah.
know.
It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Which I didn't know about until recently.
And
And
did
didn't
you
watch it
also
until-
know that it
Hmm.
was film students from UCF?
I did not. Well, maybe I didn't know that. I remember there's the project, the actual project. They have a website that you can go into and look at evidence from the case of them trying to find them. It's pretty cool.
That's
They did
cool.
good.
Mr. Deed,
Tomb
Mr.
Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And Trey said, Gone in 60 Seconds.
I did do
How
a
can
deep
I
dive
forget?
in Blair Witch. It's
How
a
can
good
I
movie.
forget?
Friday.
Next Friday.
Friday
Also.
after the next.
Yep. And the last Friday was supposed to be the last one, but they never made it.
Sure, I made the
Oh.
Good Friday.
Dead Silence.
Dead Silence. Ooh, I hate scary movies, but I will watch Dead Silence on
Mhm.
repeat.
Great movie.
Oh, let me see if they scale. The What's the name of that movie? There was a movie. It was like regarding owls in Alaska. I can't recall what
Oh,
year.
the fourth kind. The
The
fourth
fourth
kind?
kind.
Yeah.
Was that in the? Let's see.
It was early 2000s. That was a great movie too with the
2009.
Resident Evil lady, which also Resident Evil.
Also,
Resident
that's
Evil.
one that I learned after that the one that they show as a real person was an actor.
Yep. Yep.
That was
I learned that
messed up.
recently too.
I mean, paranoid with freaking owls.
Yep. Looney Tunes with Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Truman Show. I like that one.
Yeah, the Truman Show. Happy Gilmore. Also,
Simpsons the movie.
Simpsons the movie.
yes.
Spider Pig.
Spider Pig. Does
Puerco
whatever
araña,
Spider-Man.
puerco araña, hace todo lo que con su telaraña, su colita retorcida y da besitos con su trompita. Ah, it's puerco araña.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
And pretty much any Robin Williams movie.
Yes.
Like
It's
Mrs.
Dumbfire.
Doubtfire.
Yeah. I was saying Dumbfire.
Dumbfire. Aladdin.
Super bad.
Super bad.
Can't believe
Run,
it's
Lola, Run. It's an actual movie in 1998.
No.
It's
Spy
outside
Kids.
of it's Spy Kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read you the plot for Run Lola Run. It's an outside of sci-fi adventures. Time loops aren't often used as storytelling devices. In 1998's thriller, Run Lola Run absolutely proves why this is a shame. While the story isn't explicitly a looping band of time, we do get 3 different versions of writer-director Tom Twyver's story center around lovers Lola and Manny. Each variation has one thing in common. They have 20 minutes to score 100,000 Dutch mark, or Manny is dead.
Interesting.
New twists and pitfalls arrive, keeping the premise for each time right up until the end. Sounds interesting.
Did you mention Hook?
No.
No.
Now he's asking, did you mention it? South Park.
Making sure. What?
South Park.
Demolition Man. I love
Demolition
that movie.
Man was good.
It was always so cool to see them at the Taco Bell in the future. Casper. 95.
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Galaxy Quest. Y'all remember Galaxy Quest?
No.
It was like Star Trek, but there were actors and it was Tim Allen. There were actors and then their show, it was like Star Trek. And it was televised and I guess a signal leaked through and this ship used to get transmission and they would think it was real. So all of a sudden they need help. So they go and get this actor thinking that the show is real, which is Tim Allen. And then they bring him on to save the day. But he's like, I it's acting. And they don't understand what acting is because they're aliens.
Monkey Bone.
Monkey Bone. That's another one that was played a lot in my household.
What was the other one with him? With the actor, what's his name? Brendan Fraser. Oh my god. It was him when he had the Bedazzle the witches, the
I
not
think
the
The
so.
witches.
devil.
The devil.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Monsters Inc., Ice Age, Happy Feet, Finding Nemo,
Wow. You just gave us a great lineup.
Sinbad,
Sinbad.
Madagascar, Shark Tale.
I like the movie. Not Another Teen Movie. Did you ever watch that one, Lola?
I did. It
Yes.
was funny as hell. Sky High.
Sky
I watched.
High.
I like that one.
Yeah. Snow Dogs, Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons.
Great
Are we there
movie.
yet?
Lola, have you ever seen Leon, the Professional?
Yes, I have. It's a good movie.
Yes. It's a great movie. And I was going to say, if you haven't seen it, you have to, because it's Natalie Portman when she's a teenager.
Yes.
Twilight.
Really good.
Yeah. Twilight.
Shallow Hal. Or
Shallow
Hal.
Hal. Oh, yeah. Jack Black.
Cat Black.
Treasure Planet.
School
Ooh,
of Rock.
Treasure Planet. Yeah, School of Black. School of Black. School of Rock with Jack
this-
Black.
This one I watch a lot. A Knight's Tale.
That was
A
a good
Knight's
one.
Tale. Yeah.
Had it on repeat on HBO every time they would put it on. Watched it. Short Circuit. This is an older one, but Short Circuit was one that I watch a lot. That's my Wally.
Yeah. I
I
remember
guess
Short
Wally
Circuit.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, Underworld.
Underworld. Do you guys
First few
remember
ones.
The Rock with
If you
Nicolas
smell-
Cage?
The Rock with Nicolas Cage. No, but I remember
was,
The Rock with The Rock.
Well, no. Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. It's a Michael Bay movie. Which
No.
think about it.
Face
Think
Off.
Face Off. Ooh, one of the best movies ever created.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I watched that one. Yes.
Fucking great film.
Van Helsing.
Van
Helsing.
Helsing.
Heavyweights. Did you ever watch that one? That was funny.
No.
It was a camp for fat kids.
Yeah.
And then Louis' favorite actor, Ben Stiller, was the mean
Oh,
fitness
wait.
guy.
I think I feel like I have. I feel
And I
like I have seen
remember
that movie.
Dodgeball now.
Yeah,
Is it that?
Dodgeball. There's a theory that his character from Dodgeball is the same one from Heavyweights.
Yes. He played it like that.
Yeah. The Green Mile. With
I think I've seen it. Not
with Tom
100%.
Hanks and Michael Clark Duncan.
Is that the big tall guy that
Yeah.
passed away?
He plays Kingpin in
Yep.
and Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Never seen it. Nothing related to her.
You never seen the show either?
Nope.
Your uncle is obsessed with that show.
I know.
He's been obsessed since it came out.
Which is funny because CT is obsessed with Roswell. And I watched Roswell before I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I love Roswell.
It's great.
Yeah. Step up.
Another step up.
Step up to the streets. There's so many of them.
Have you all
Race.
seen The Birdcage with Robin Williams?
No.
It's funny. He plays a gay guy and he is hilarious. It's also with the guy from Mousetrap, one of the brothers. He did a lot of movies in the 90s.
Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere sounds familiar.
You know where it is?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
But did you guys ever watch Rat Race? That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
Isn't Mr. Bean in it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
So
narcolepsy, right? Narcolepsy.
yeah, narcolepsy. As soon as he came up, I was like, "Oh, hey, if you ask anybody in my family, that's my father."
Um, Silence of the Lamb.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Wow.
The Notebook.
Yeah. Saving Private Ryan. That was a great movie.
That was a great movie, yes.
Did you also know that that's what's his face? Vin Diesel's first movie.
Nope.
He's in the platoon.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Back to the Future.
Which one? Second one?
Whichever you like.
Ooh.
The first one in the 80s.
Oh, Free Willy.
Free Willy.
Yeah.
Wow. I used to watch that on repeat.
Yeah.
Same.
The Village. We
La
haven't done
Villa.
it yet.
Oh yes.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
The first one
The first one.
with Brendan Fraser.
Did we skip A Bug's Life?
We did.
A Bug's Life. And
Amiga.
Ants.
An Ant? Yeah.
Ant. Yep. Spiderweb Chronicles.
I don't remember that one.
It is past your time.
Spice World.
Wow. I forgot that existed.
Yeah. Liar Liar.
Yes, Liar Liar.
And there's so many more that I'm gonna forget though.
Yep.
I'm trying to think.
Did we
I
talk
had
about the Parent Trap? Parent Trap?
Parent
You
Trap.
mentioned it.
I did.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I said Freaky Friday after that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like
The
oh go ahead.
40-year-old virgin.
Yes. I can't name any of the movies from Jean-Claude Van Damme, but I remember watching a lot of them.
Oh, I did too. The first one that comes to mind is Universal Soldier.
Yes.
Both
Street Fighter
movies.
was actually
Street
I remember
Fighter.
him there.
That's funny because even though I watch Street Fighter a lot, I still think of Universal Soldier before Street Fighter for him.
Yeah, no, the Street Fighter is just
Yeah.
I remember like a little bit, but I remember the one that he gets blinded with dirt.
Yeah.
And I can't recall the name of it.
They did a Universal Soldier in like 2010 or something like that. And it was just the Mortal Kombat movie. Thank you.
Yes. The new one is coming out. When is the new one coming out?
Well, you look that up.
Oh, it is this year.
The Punisher and
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Oh
And
yes.
completely out of your guys's like radar probably, but all of the early 2000s Barbie movies were fantastic. Silent Hill.
I think the only movie that I watched that had Barbies in it was Toy
Toy
Story
Story.
2.
Small Soldiers.
Yes, that
Yeah.
too.
The all messed up ones.
Mentally
Like
messed up.
and melted.
Yes.
Am I pretty? Like damn.
Princess Diary.
Princess Diary. That's such a good film.
Both of
There's a
them.
bunch of these that I'm gonna have to like rewatch
There you go.
as soon as possible.
You can come over and we can have a marathon of like 90s
2000s
movies
thing?
that 90s or 2000s that you've been questioned about.
That I've been questioned about.
Trey's asked you, have you watched this movie? Have you watched this
Oh,
movie?
dude, there's so many. We don't have enough time in the fucking world.
The
I'm
Little
sure we've seen
Rascals.
them all. Little Rascals.
Little Rascals.
13
Well, it
going on
might
30.
also be one of those, like you said, the Mousetrap one. I feel like he's talked to me about that, and I don't have any memory nor recollection nor anything about it.
Pootie Tang. I remember watching that quite a bit, and Joe Dirt as well.
Yes.
Oh, I just watched Joe Dirt when we got together, actually, because they kept talking about it at work.
It's very underrated. I wouldn't say great movie, but it's
Entertaining.
yeah. Inglourious Bastards.
Confessions. That one I haven't seen yet.
Oh, you have to see that one. It's gory.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes, the new one just came out, or is coming out.
Yes.
This week, I think.
The Ring.
The Ring. How can we forget?
6 days.
7
days.
7 days. 6 cents. I thought you were saying 6 cents.
I was saying that. You're correct. I was
Yeah.
saying that. Just the mic cut off.
Yeah.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
It's Lindsay Lohan. Also, a lot of the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Yeah. You're welcome.
That's not how you. You know what? That's fine.
It's dieting.
That's not how you write that, honey.
And how can we forget Signs?
Signs. Yes. Yes. D. Knowing. You know what? I think I do like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. I was surprised when you said you didn't.
Well, his face annoys me. But I guess there's certain movies that I can look past.
See, the only one I haven't seen from him, it's a recent one with Pedro Pascal. I haven't seen that one.
That's a funny movie.
Ooh, when did Ted came out?
Later 2000. Zodiac.
Mm-hmm. What's the movie about babies that are super, and I'm pretty sure it's called Super Babies.
Baby Genius.
Baby Genius.
And then Baby Geniuses.
Yeah.
The second one.
Oh, this is Louis' favorite too. Zoolander.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Seen it every day.
It's a lot. It sounds like you're obsessed.
Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? I'm trying to think of another one of him.
Meet the Parents.
Meet the
Meet the
parents.
parents. Yes.
No. You know, I feel like looking at this list, I feel like I've seen a lot of movies in my lifetime because I clicked on a website that says check off every 90s and 2000 movies you've seen. And I'm on like page 7 and I can click every single one.
This is another one of your favorites. Starkey and Hutch, the 2004 version. And along came Polly.
Oh,
Duplex.
I
Duplex
like
is
that
another
one.
one. I like Duplex.
What about Babe with the pig?
Does not
Babe,
sound familiar.
why are you trying to add to this?
The Cable Guy.
The Cable Guy was good.
13 going on 30.
You must not heard me.
And Robots. Robots was a good one.
Am I muted?
No.
Okay. Revenge
Did we
of the
mention-
Sith is 2003.
Hey! Love that movie.
iRobot came out. Did we mention that?
iRobot.
iRobot is good.
iRobot, I Am Legend. He has another one around that time period as well.
There's something about Mary.
Oh, I can watch that one.
With the hair gel.
Yeah. And the zipper in the beginning. One of his balls gets caught.
You see, you like the movie of him. Because you mentioned Tropic Thunder and now that one, so there's something.
Would I watch it again and again and again? No, thank you.
Just mental. What was that movie with Robin Williams and it was a green thing?
Flubber?
Oh, yes.
Snakes on a Plane.
Snakes on a Plane. I'm going to say it again. The Mortal Kombat movie. I know we talked about it, but you mentioned it again, so I'm just mentioning it again.
Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Me, Myself, and Irene.
That is hilarious. When he takes that toy out, he's like, well, apparently he wasn't enough for you. And she's like, that was not for me. It's like, oh. And then the next scene, he's sitting in the sink washing.
It's flapping water.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah.
Fun with Dick and Jane. That was a great movie too.
Jim Carrey has some like really good movies in the 90s.
Bruce Almighty. Not in the 90s, but
Pan's Labyrinth.
Wow.
And
That is
Hellboy.
good. Hellboy.
Mm-hmm.
Series of
Grinch.
Unfortunate Events.
Series of Unfortunate Events.
The
The Grinch.
Grinch.
Yeah.
The Grinch.
Both with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list of him. Yes Man. Yes Man was
Yes, man.
so good.
Have you ever had a Red Bull? Never had a Red Bull? I just had a Red Bull.
I still always remember in Liar Liar when he said that the pen is blue.
And then when they open the door and he comes out of the desk, he's got all the tape.
My nose hurt just by
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at that.
Yeah. He's hilarious. He was great in the Sonic movies.
Yeah, that's I would say one of the reasons why
I
they were how good they were. He's one of those reasons.
yeah. And it's not only that, but it's one of the reasons why I watch it too. And just because he was attached to it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. Because you know how we all feel about like movies of video games.
Mm-hmm. He was he in the Horton? What character was him? Dr. Seuss Horton's Here's a Who?
Was he?
I think so. A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
That was late 2000s, but still.
You said A Christmas Carol as I was typing Jim Carrey, and I typed Jim Carroll.
The Time Machine.
The Time Machine.
Patch Adams and What Dreams May Come.
Patch
Anything
Adams is
Robin
a
Williams,
sad movie.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the Grinch, but yes, he voiced someone over there in the Hortons. Yeah, he was Horton.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And he did great also with again in the Batman Forever movie, the Riddler.
Yes. Like
Or Ask the
he's
Riddler.
yeah, he could have. One of the good things about that movie is him. I forgot that he was in an episode of The Office.
Yeah. Just the one.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about this guy with what was the he told the family he was in a race or something of the Galapagos or something like I don't know.
Yeah, the Finger Lakes guy.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think his peak was like movie wise was the 90s. No, I would say he had 2 good decades. And then he stopped.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah.
This is not like in the early 2000s, but it's 2013 where he was in Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass was also a good movie. I think it's very underrated.
Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
"2010. What else? What else we got?
I think
I'm
we've
sure there's
reached. Well, I'm sure there's more, but
yeah, there's plenty more.
yeah.
But we could be here like a whole week trying to think of movies, and
Yeah.
it's a
So
lot that we haven't watched too.
yeah. So now that we've talked about all these movies, which ones you forgot about that the other ones mentioned? Like that you would watch again. Like after we're done here, you're like, you know what? I should watch this. Not saying that you would, but if you had the time and you weren't tired, because it's almost 10 o'clock.
Did you guys mention? I don't know. I guess I haven't. You've. I mean, we've talked about Matrix before, but I actually haven't seen it in a hot minute. and that's definitely one that I will watch again.
Yeah. What about you, Lola?
There's a lot of them, but I think I would rewatch like right now, any of the ones that I don't know by their actual name or
I knew that
League of
was what you were.
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I don't know why I knew those were the ones you were going to choose.
They're good. There's a
that or
reason
Shrek.
why they've made an impact.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's either that or Shrek.
I would have said more like Ice Age, but in Spanish. It has to
Well,
be in
Trey
Spanish.
gave you 3 options that he wants to watch.
Oh,
And there are 3 great options.
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
I
I
guess
think I'm gonna
Three
watch.
maybe
Yeah.
Power Rangers. We haven't watched Three Ninjas either, so maybe one of those two.
Those
I have
3
watched
kids
them
are
all.
funny as heck. Especially the little one. The blue one?
Um,
See the blue one?
Is it Tum Tum?
Tum Tum. Yeah. He's funny.
I don't remember the colors.
Red, green, and blue.
But I don't remember which one was. I think he was yellow.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Oh.
What about you? What movie would you watch that we mentioned?
I think I would either watch any of the Tim Burton Batmans or Gone in 60 Seconds. Like, I know it's you all know if it's about cars, I'll watch it. Like, doesn't matter if it's realistic or not.
Yeah.
I watched Fast and Furious movies the other day, so that's out of the question.
That's
But
a regular for you.
yeah, 100%. But Gone in 60 Seconds. Maybe finish. Not maybe. I should finish Transformers.
Mhm.
The Matrix.
Matrix.
The Matrix. Yeah.
Such a good movie.
And
The-
maybe Pokemon 2000.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I think I recently watched one that reminded me of it. So I was so confused of what I was watching.
With Pokemon?
Yeah.
There's a remake out there of Pokemon 2000.
That's what I think it is. Because I watched something that was like so familiar. I was like, this looks newer. And I really
Mhm.
didn't look into it. But
Have you seen they did a 3-part series with Red from the video game. I think it was called Pokemon Adventures or something like that. And there's literally an anime, and it was 3-part series, and it was like if you were watching the video game.
no, I haven't seen that.
If I find where it's streaming, I will send it to you because it's very good.
Okay.
It was the first thing that they made Pokemon that wasn't Ash.
Gotcha.
So, and then the new series, Ash is not even in it. Ash is retired.
At the age of 11.
And he retired a Pokemon champion.
Master.
Spoiler. Well, he finally won the Elite Four. And that last
They had
scene was
to. Yeah, they had to
insane.
make him.
Yeah. That last scene was insane. Oh, Trey said, no, it's a remake of the first movie
Of what?
of Pokemon.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I gotta rewatch most of them so I
Mhm.
can. It's been a minute.
All right. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
No, perfect. All right, guys, we have reached the end of the episode. If we tapped into that memory of all those movies that we were just talking about, leave a like, make sure you subscribe, join our Discord. Lola, what can they do?
Like all the things.
Nice voice mod. Not really. It was great. It was fantastic.
Click all the things, motherfucker.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it here from her. She's angry. Memory tapped. Got it. With that being said, we'll see you next week. This was the Nerd Archive podcast. See ya. Deuces.
Bye.
Yeah.